Meanwhile, Frodo has kicked Sam out of the band because Gollum framed him, and Gollum leads Frodo into Shelob's tunnel and then promptly abandons him. Frodo, suddenly without an ally, turns to Craigslist looking for a new travel companion and finds a charming lady named Shelob who, by fantastic coincidence, claims to be nearby and have every single one of the things that all hobbits love and need. And Frodo's like, every single one of the things that all hobbits love and need, I love and or need those. So he goes off to meet her and bam, right into her web because she was lying and is actually a giant terrible spider that eats people. And that's Craigslist for you. Shelob poisons Frodo and wraps him up, but Sam shows up and drives her off. Orcs take Frodo away, so Sam, who now has the ring, has to follow. Gandalf and Pippin are on their way to stop Psycho Denethor from setting himself and Faramir on fire when the arrival of the Witch King occurs, which is bad news because Gandalf has said that no man can kill him, and the Witch King's like, oh no, Gandalf, I forgot you were here, oh shit. Just kidding, Shazam! And he breaks Gandalf's staff just as easily as Gandalf broke Saruman's.
Damn it, Karma! Curse your ironic ambivalence!
Fortunately, the Witch King gets distracted by a disturbance on the battlefield and he bolts. They show up to find Denethor about to set fire to Faramir, but Gandalf races over on Shadowfax and Shadowfax uppercuts his ass into the fire. Engulfed in flames, Denethor hops up and runs out the door and
Why was I programmed to feel pain?
jumps to his death. Minas Tirith is taking quite the fisting, but Theoden shows up and turns the tables. But that's when they see the fucking Oliphaunts, terrifying giant elephant warriors from straight out of the Holocene epoch. One of these huge brambles connected between his tusks with this one, and he just mops the battlefield like a giant barbed wire Swiffer. The Witch King strikes a heavy blow on Theoden, and Eowyn, disguised as a soldier, kills the Witch King, a feat she's able to accomplish because she's no man. And the Witch King's like, you've discovered my weakness! Reversals of gender-based archetypes in classic literary fiction! Porcrine tries to come after her, but Aragorn has shown up with Gimli and Legolas and the spooky ghost army, and Porcrine falls victim to a little Aragorn-Gimli dual tech action. Then Legolas gets to steal the show for a minute by single-handedly taking down an entire Oliphaunt. Gimli still thinks that he's killed more bad guys than Legolas, but Legolas thinks for a moment, well, I punched Justin Bieber, but Gimli's like,
that still only counts as one!
With the invincible army of the dead on their side, the good guys win and the battle ends. Later, Faramir and Eowyn spot each other for the first time, and Eowyn's like,
oh, that boy's a fine piece of work, all right. He's a fine piece of ass, though, too.
Sam finds and rescues Frodo, and they continue their trek to Mount Doom. Aragorn and crew decide to ride straight to the front gates of Mordor to draw Sauron's gaze so that Frodo and Sam will have a better chance. Aragorn uses the Seeing Stone to try and mess with Sauron's head, and he's like,
check out my sword, bitch!
And Sauron's like,
my weakness, it's small knives.
JK, oh, and right now your GF's banging Ben Affleck, so yeah, suck it. At the Black Gate, the good guys have gathered, and Sauron sends out his mouth to threaten them. Aragorn's pissed, like,
shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
And he chops his head off. He returns to the group and says,
For Toto. You mean for Frodo?
Yeah, what did I say?
For Toto.
Oh, I like that fucking little dog from Wizard of Oz. No, hell, that dog's probably been dead for years anyway.
Actually, I mean, not that this is exactly real Earth or anything, but even if it was, based on our level of technology, we're probably living in the past, so that dog probably hasn't even been born yet.
Whoa. You're right.
Leroy Jenkins! Sam and Frodo finally enter Mount Doom, and during an altercation, Gollum and Frodo fall over the cliff, and Frodo survives, but Gollum falls into the lava with the ring and sinks in all slowly, but still retaining a positive attitude. Frodo managed to grab onto the edge of the cliff, and Sam pulls him up. The battle at the gate ends along with the ring's destruction, and Frodo and Sam are saved by the eagles. During his coronation, Aragorn gets to see Arwen again, whom he thought had gone away forever, and he's like,
Hail to the king, baby.
Eventually, Frodo sails away to a magical place called Valinor as sort of a reward for all of his strife, and Sam takes it extra hard, but it's my understanding that he himself eventually gets to go there because he was, however briefly, a ring bearer. That's all for Lord of the Rings. Next, I'll be tackling the Marvel Cinematic Universe leading up to Avengers Age of Ultron. I've already done Iron Man 1 and 2. They're on the YouTube channel, so I'll be starting with the incredible shit. Shit, didn't really think this green screen thing through.